Hi everyone, my name is Ewan and this is Lorraine. I'm the head chef here at the Venture Community Centre and we cook every Wednesday for the Meet and Eat. Today we're going to walk you through some of the most favourite dishes that we make on a Wednesday. Out here we have all the ingredients for one of our lovely beetroot salads. Fresh beetroot, we're going to roast these, we're going to show you how to prep those. And then we're going to put a bit of feta cheese with it because it really goes well, the salt against the sweet beetroot. It's a great combination. So you wash the beetroot, right? That's the first thing, yeah? It's washed, it's clean. I'm just going to take the root end off and we're going to cut the stalks off. Now, you can keep the stalks, right? Because you can eat them, so you can cook them up as a vegetable. So we'll keep them to the side. And the thing about this dish, and with most beetroot dishes, is the beetroot has digestible nitrate, which is the fantastic active ingredient, which is really healthy for your bloods, essentially. And it's soluble, so you don't want to boil it because unless you drink the water afterwards. So the best way to cook it is to roast it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it. We're going to first wrap it in some baking paper and then one piece of aluminium. Chop them in half just to make it easier, right? And then you basically place it on there, wrap it up, and then you can take a little bit of foil, wrap it nice and tight, that holds it all in. Yeah. Yeah, so they're ready to cook now, all wrapped up, and we've kind of cut them into almost equal sizes so they cook evenly. Now, you can cook them a few different ways, different temperatures for longer times, but if you stick them in at about 180 degrees, it takes about 40 to 50 minutes. Maybe a bit less if you've got a good oven and it gets to that temperature. I found that if you cook them lower for longer, like 120, and you put them in there for an hour and a half, they really caramelise. Really sweet and sticky, and it's really lovely. But this is fine, and that's what we're going to do today. Okay. So we've got a mint that's been washed, and we're just going to remove the leaves and take the leaves off. Right, and I'll leave Lorraine to do that, and I'm going to talk to you about this cumin and some of this black peppercorns. Toast them off in a hot pan to really start to release all their oils, and then I'm going to grind them up in here with a bit of salt for the abrasion and some garlic, just to make it kind of like, they'll still be quite bitty so that you have a little, some will be whole and some of these will only be half cracked, but it just, it brings like a real sort of brings texture to the dish as well, and you get like these little surprises, a bit of pepper and a bit of cumin coming through. And it's really fantastic. So we'll take that to the kitchen and I'll show you what I do with it in a hot pan. So I've got to get my pan, got the heat on, gonna get this nice and hot. I'm just going to put it here. I'm going to toast it up and you'll see it start to change. So this is dry, there's no oil in there, there's no water in there. We're just toasting them, yeah? And here you can see the pan starting to smoke. They're starting to pop. All of that lovely oil inside was getting released. Smelling fantastic. Look at them jumping around in there. Put some of the pepper in there. We're not going to put all of it in there. We're going to save the rest of it just to toss in there whole. But as we start to grind this up, yeah, can you see that? Crush down that garlic, it's all quite abrasive, so that'll make it up nice and easy. So Lorraine's going to juice up about 4 lemons. That's going to be the acid. Concentrate of pomegranate seeds. About a tablespoon in there. Tablespoon of honey. This is kind of like our cumin, pepper, garlic and salt. I'm going to put some of that into here. about twice as much oil as there is lemon juice. Yeah? Like this is the onion, right? We've peeled it, we've chopped both the ends off, and I've just got it ready, and then I'm going to cut it in half like that. Get them as thin as possible, and then those bits we'll just chop small. Get them in there. Give that a good stir around so they will break up. Taken out the oven, it's cooled down, and unwrap it. It's really, really candied. You can just do that with your thumbs, just pull the skin back like that, and then you have the skin. Actually, you don't need to do that, it's just if you don't want to serve the skin or you don't like it. But see how the skin's coming off, nice and easy. Looks like she's killed someone though. Is that your son or your... Glistening glossy. Yeah, look at that. To dish this out. And now I've got some of the mint. I'm gonna just do this with your hands, but I'll just do it with a knife quickly. I'm not going to cut it too fine. Need it quite big. That one in there. Turn that through. Onto this plate. Then just cut this out and just top. Toasted cumin seeds. All right. There we have it. Maybe we'll do that one next week.